Okay, so we're going to try the video again. Today is January the 8th, and we are working on area of a triangle. We have already talked about that the area formula is A equals B times H divided by 2. This formula, we got to get it memorized. Every time you see a triangle, we've got to know that formula. Now, I'm going to kind of jump around on these notes so we can all see as many as possible, okay? So we're going to start with number 1. Here I go. I am start with 1, though, and then we'll jump around. Okay, so number 1, I'm going to go down the paper. You've got to kind of decide how you want to do it. So, number 1, first, we see that it is a triangle and they want the area. So we got to write the formula. A equals B times H divided by 2. Step 1, write the formula. Okay, step 2, fill in what you know. Now, I'm going to try to show you. This is your base, right here where the green line is. On these that don't have numbers, you're counting the little squares going across that line, which I know is kind of weird. So I'm going to show you, like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. I just knew I had a few kids out yesterday. So the base is 7, and the height is going up. Okay, and it is 4. You are correct. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, that is the first. You have to do that. Don't jump to the first number. You got to fill it in. Now, only do one step. The only step you should do is the 7 times 4, which is 28. Then you should still write divided by 2. One new number per line. What is 28 divided by 2? 14. I look back up there. There's no measurements. So it is just boring units. And because it's area, it is squared. Anytime it's area, it's squared. Yes?
So, if it's a triangle, you have to divide it by 2?
Yes. Every triangle. Okay? Is everybody good on that one? Okay, so I'm going to skip these, and I'm going to do these 2 later in the video. And then I'm going to jump down to a different one. Okay? You good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to jump to number 5. This one I'm going to write across. So you can kind of figure out, well, from now on, do I want to go down or do I want to go across? It's going to be up to you. I'm going to do number 5, and I'm going to use most of this space, to be honest. Okay, so the reason I jumped to number 5, you can probably already see, is the lovely fractions. But you have a calculator now. So, okay, the first thing is, I see that it's a triangle. I write the formula. A equals B times H divided by 2. Okay, now I'm going to fill it in. This looks weird with all these fractions, but here we go. Which one's the base? 19 and a fourth. Yes, 19 and 1/4. And the height is 9.5. Okay, don't forget to bring over that divided by 2. Don't forget it. Okay. Here we go. Only do one step. Handy dandy calculator. Here we go. Okay. So, if you weren't here yesterday or didn't have the calculator, you're going to use the ABC button. Okay? Starting out, 19 and a fourth. I'm going to do 19, ABC 1, ABC 4. And that's what your calculator should look like. Times 9, ABC 1, ABC 2, and hit the equals. Guys, you want to write this number down on the top of your fraction. I'm going to kind of scoot my paper over so I have room. Okay, so that lovely number there goes on the top. But you are not finished yet because we've still got to divide by 2. Is everybody good so far? Okay, try it. Like, try to key that in. Okay, now here's the trick. I want to show you something. When you hit divided by 2, have you noticed how it says answer divided by 2? It says A and S. That means answer divided by 2. When you hit equals, there's your answer. So the final answer is 91 and 7/16. 91 and 7/16. I go back up and it's yards squared. Listen, if you can't get that, let's talk. I don't mind. So key it through and see if you can make it tonight to get to that answer. I can't really let you take calculators out, but the plan is this. Most of this math you could do with what I call a 4-function cheap calculator, okay? Meaning a cell phone or whatever, because it's mostly decimals and fractions. Decimals and whole numbers. But the fraction ones, if you need a calculator, I don't mind you stopping by here in the morning with 1 or 2 problems. It's just don't walk in with a whole blank piece of paper. I need you to walk in and be like, hey, I couldn't do this one, or I need you to, you know what I mean? Like, okay, or if you need to borrow a calculator, you can sit in here. I don't have morning duty this week, so it'd be a good week, okay?
When I divided by 2, it didn't show the answer. It just went straight to the answer.
Is it a different calculator or ours? It's the same one?
It's the same one, it just didn't show the answer.
Now, it shows it the step before it. Okay, listen, relax, listen. So if I do 19 ABC1, ABC4 times 9 ABC1, ABC2, then I hit equals. I hit equals, and that's what's going to make that show up. So if you skip the equals, it may not show you that step. Then I hit divided by 2, equals.
Yeah, that part didn't show up. It just went, when I clicked divided by 2, after I clicked enter, it showed the answer, and then it showed the answer too. But before, it didn't show that little point.
I don't know. I'm not sure. It could be the equals key. I will say on some calculators, if you don't hit the equals between steps, you might get the wrong answer. So just always key it twice. That's my philosophy, especially if it's a fraction. It's a lot of buttons. Okay, now, I'm going to skip that one, number 6, and do it later in the video. Let's go to number 7. I really need you to look. This is the 2-step equations. Here we go. They want us to find the missing dimension, and it's based on triangles still, even though we forgot to tell you. Okay, so the first thing is we're going to write the formula. A equals B times H divided by 2. I'm doing number 7. Okay, on here, they have given me the area, which is 285. They haven't given me the base, so I got to write B and put the height in there as 15. Remember, you have to keep that divided by 2 right there, because if they wrote it like in the math problem, you got to write it. Okay, now look at this thing. Earlier, when we were working at normal, what was the last thing we did? Base. It's like what it's built on. It's like the foundation of it. So the B for this one, we don't know the B. It's missing. Because 15 is the height. One second. 15 is the height. The B is what's missing. Okay, on this one. It's kind of like we're going to do it backwards, I guess. Yes. Yeah, like the first step we did, or the last step we did earlier was divide by 2, right? So we're going to get rid of that first. How do you get rid of a divided by 2?
First you have to get rid of the 15.
No, wait a minute. I just said it. Slow down, listen. We're going to get rid of the divided by 2. But what's the opposite of divided by 2?
Oh, multiply.
Okay, so that's going to be the first thing we're doing. We're going to multiply both sides, and I wish I could fit that right there, but I can't. I'm sorry. You good? Okay. That'll work. Okay, so I wrote times 2 here, and I wrote times 2 here. But listen, the 2 2's on the same side get to disappear. These go away. What is 2 times 285? 570. Okay. So, it is, that's okay, 570, that's right, equals B15. So you've not used the B or the 15. So, equals B15. Now, we still don't have B by itself. And it's times 15. What is the opposite of times 15? Divide. So now we're going to do division of 15s. Please sit down, guys. It's not time yet. And when we divide these, please sit down. These go away, leaving me with a B on that side. Equaling 570 divided by 15 is 38. Now, is it 38 feet or feet squared? Feet. Boring feet. Remember, heights and bases are feet. Thank you. Okay, so that is my base. 38 feet. On these problems with the missing measurement, you have to kind of work them backwards. Always doing the opposite to get through the math. Okay? Now, on number 10, I'm just going to jump to number 10. It's actually way easier than it looks. And that's what I kind of wish you guys would do is not freak out over a bunch of words. These people are going to design a school pennant, which is like a flag, for Spirit Week. She wants the base to be this. She wants the height to be that. She has 20 square feet of paper available. She wants to know if it's enough paper. Well, how would you think you could figure out, like, if this is this shape, we need what? Okay, we might be here a while. What shape is that?
Oh, it's right.
Thank you. Okay, so if she has the shape of a triangle, we need to use that formula, and we need to fill it in. Okay. Now, I look over here. My base is 3.5. Some of y'all aren't writing this, guys. You are just playing on your calculators. I need you to write this down. Okay, the height is 6.5. And then always for a triangle, we're going to divide by 2. So, if I put this in my handy-dandy calculator, I'm going to kind of scoot it over so you can see my calculator as I work it. Okay, 3 ABC1, ABC2 times 6 ABC1, ABC2 equals. Okay, so my top is 22 and 3/4. Okay, that's right. So the last step is we still need to do what? No, divide by, you could check it, yes, but divide by 2. Okay, so the final answer is 11 and 3/8. Now, that is the answer for that pennant, for that flag. I know y'all may not know what a pennant is, but that's what that flag thing is. So the question is, if she has 20 feet of material, 20 square feet, does she have enough material? She needs 11 and 3/8. She has 20. Does she have enough material? Yeah, she has extra. Yes. She has extra. Listen, it's just thinking it out and answering that final question. Eventually. I'm not going to worry about it today, though. Okay. Now, tonight's homework is that 6 through 15. I can't find it. There it is. Now, my friends who are staying in here, if you're second or third bell, I'm going to continue working the ones that we skipped. I'm going to do them on notebook paper just so they're neat. Okay, I'm just going to keep going. So, I'm going to go back up and do number 2. If you borrowed a calculator, please just leave it here. Okay. You can do them on there, guys, if you want. It's so messy for me. The restroom? Oh, yes. What? There's some under there. Okay, so here we go with number 2. I'll let them kind of sneak out. Bye. Oh, it's okay. It happens all the time. Hey, guys. The ones who are staying second and third bell, we're not talking. We're going to keep going. Here we go. Here we go. So, on number 2, we look at this shape. They need the area. Okay, that is a triangle. So, first things first we are going to write the formula for a triangle. A equals B times H, BH, divided by 2. Okay, I look at this thing. This is the base on this one. I know it's kind of weird because this is the height. So the base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the height is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got to go all the way to the point. Okay. So, 5 times 7 is 35. Divided by 2 is 17.5? Yeah, 17.5. This is, listen, go back. 35 divided by 2 is 17.5. If you continue to cut up, I'm calling parents after class. I'm not kidding. I don't care that I'm recording. I think your parents would support me and you sitting and getting just a little more mad. Okay, so I look back at this shape. To be honest, it is the weird one with no measurements. So that means I need to go over there and add units squared because it didn't have feet or inches or whatever. Okay. Now I'm going to do number 3. Number 3 is this one. It looks like this. I'm trying to scoot my paper over. Okay. So number 3. A look, it's a triangle. So I use that formula. My base is 12 and my height is 10. And 12 times 10 is 120. Divided by 2 is 60. And I look back over, it's millimeters squared. This is why I kind of skipped these, because to me, these were the easy ones. It's not that I wanted to, but I knew with time it was just kind of hard. Okay, now I'm going to do number 6. So number 6 is the big obtuse triangle. Okay. Like we already did the other ones. If I skip the number, we already did it. Oh, there is no 4. It's okay. Math teacher skipping numbers. Isn't that awesome? 6 is this problem right here. So here we go. I'm going to do, look, it's a triangle. Listen, one day they'll be mixed up. So you are literally going to have to know which shape it is and which formula goes with which shape. Okay, so base times height divided by 2. My base is 23.7. My height is 4.9. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay. I got this on the top. That second bell divided by 2. So I got this. $58.065. And this one is meters squared. Okay. Now, to be honest, these are the weird ones. It would really benefit you guys that are still in here to do these because these are the harder ones now. The number 8 and 9. It's interesting that some of you are stuck with me till third bell and your pencil hasn't moved since first bell rang. I don't know. I just feel like we could, it's not going to hurt any to try it. Okay, so number 8. If you look at this thing, they want the missing measurement. We know they're triangles. We should have written that, but we didn't. But they gave us a base and an area. So we're looking for a height. Right. So if it's a triangle, I'm going to write the formula. And then I'm going to fill it in. Okay. On this one, they say the base is 17. The height is the missing thing. And the area is 18.7. There's the area right there, 18.7. This is one of the weird ones. We're going to have to work backwards because the height is what is missing, and they gave us the area. Okay, it is. You copy the divided by 2 because that's part of the formula. So the first, we got to find the height. We got to get way down here. I need to get h by itself. Right here. It came from right here with area. That's okay. No, you're not. It's just, that's where the a is. The a equals that. Okay, does everybody see where I got the numbers now? It's okay. Now, what we need to do is the opposite math to get to h all by itself. So the opposite of divided by 2 is multiply. Let me try to move. Okay. So the opposite of divided by 2 is multiply by 2. So what we do to one side, we do to the other. It's not turning out real neat, but I'm trying. Okay. These two match. So I'm going to get rid of these. And I'm just going to bring down this 17h because that is what is left on that side. 17 times h. My new number is created over here. 2 times 18.7. And it looks like I got 37.4. Good. Okay. So that was step 1 of getting the answer. Now we got to do another step. This is why it's 2-step equations to get this answer. Okay, so 17 up against h means times. So the opposite is divide. So we're going to divide both sides by we got to get rid of the 17. Our whole goal is that at the bottom of this problem, we can say h equals something. So you want to get rid of whatever's with h. So the opposite of times 17 is divided by 17. Okay. These get to disappear. And then in my handy dandy calculator,
That's 135.8,
37.4, I'm not sure, divided by 17. No, I think you multiplied. Listen, you want to divide. Okay. So 2.2. And heights are just boring measurements, so it's just centimeters. So try it again. Do 37.4 divided by 17. Got it? Okay. So as I say, if you were to continually keep getting the wrong answer, talk to me, because your calculator could have something weird in it. Okay? Number 9. So number 9 is like number 8. Okay? Let's see if we can do it. Now that we got an example here. Okay. Well, it's true. I mean, you've got an example right here. So let's look at number 9. Here's number 9. If I can get my paper up. There we go. Okay. So this one has given us the height and the area. This time we're looking for the base. So we're going to write the formula. Okay. That tells the teacher what formula you're using. Now we're going to fill it in. This is going to look weird, but here we go. This area is 128 and 5/8 equals, the B is what is missing, and the height is 12 and 1/4. And then we still got to bring down the divided by 2. So my first question to you guys that are left is, do you see why I put the numbers where I put them?
Yes.
You're good on that? Okay, but look right here. This is the area. So that's why the area, the A, that's why I put that big fraction.
Okay.
This is 128.
But listen, that is one right there. It's 128 for area. And 5/8. Okay? Are we good so far? You're fine. It's a lot. Listen, all these fractions, it's scary. I'm not going to lie. It gets weird. Yes?
So is 532, this is for homework. So say, 532.
6 through 15. It's only 532. It's okay. It just didn't go to 533.
So we're not doing 6 through 15?
We're doing 6 through 15. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Let's finish this thing. If it is divided by 2, the opposite of divided by 2 is multiplied. So we're going to get rid of this divided by 2 by putting times 2 on each side. That means these get to disappear, the ones that match. And on that side, I now have, okay, so over here we're going to times 128 and 5/8. 5/8, yeah, times 2. I'm trying to do it as hard as y'all are. Ooh, slow down. Look at it better. I think you got it, or I got it wrong, or you got it wrong. So let me try it again, because I could be wrong. Listen, 128 A 5A 8. I'm sorry, ABC. Okay. Times 2. Okay, I got 257 and 1/4. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now, so now I got a B times this. My whole goal is to get B by itself down here. So I want to get rid of a times 12 1/4. The opposite is click division because this is multiply. We want to do the opposite every time to get it to the other side of the equation. And what we do to one side, we do to the other. So here we go. 257, ABC1, ABC4, divided by 12, ABC1. $21. Does that even look right? Nope, but guess what? It's right.
How?
Because it goes in evenly. It doesn't look like it would, but it goes in evenly.
Is it because of the fractions?
Because the fractions are the same, yes. Listen, this is not easy stuff. I know that. Just try it. You have an example of every kind of problem. Now, okay, so the homework is, I need you to listen, give me just 2 seconds. Listen, this is the homework right here. It's officially 532, and it is 6 through 15. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so 6 through 15, for my video world, if you want to watch the end of the video or pause it, these are the problems for 6 through 15. There's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, stop. Okay, there's 12 and 13, 14, you need this picture, and 15. You have a red book at the house. Use it, guys. Use it, use it, use it. I will also send out a picture. Okay? Please, please, please finish your homework. Thank you.
Papers.